lovely dishers. It is time to dish with Dee. It is Wednesday, and Wednesday seems to be the inspirational vlog day for the last, 6-8 weeks. So we're sticking with that theme. I did have somebody reach out to me during a live and asked me a few things about plateauing. I think the word escaped me there. Plateauing. And I thought, we haven't talked about plateauing in a long time, and it's something a lot of us face, go through, experience. And I will share with you the things that help me, what I suggest. Again, I'm not the be-all end-all, I always say that, I'm not the bee's knees. These are things that I would do and I would suggest. Again, you list down below if I missed anything, if you have more suggestions. I'm always open to your suggestions and comments all the time. I love it, love it, love it when you comment and thumbs up and always interact with the channel. It's me, the channel gets somebody else. Interact with me. It's great. First, I'd like to say tomorrow. Be on the lookout for tomorrow's. I don't normally film on Thursdays, but tomorrow is a very special day. Tomorrow is the 17th of February, which is the day Dish with Dee's channel was born. It's her birthday. Yep, 3 years ago tomorrow, I think I uploaded my first video. I want to say I did. I know the channel started then. I'm pretty sure I uploaded that same day, though. It was called A Daily Dose of Denise. So check tomorrow for a special vlog, and there'll be a 3-year anniversary giveaway. So I haven't done one for a while. I've been behind on the giveaways, but there'll be a giveaway tomorrow. My favorite things is, typical of me. I give away the same stuff, but it's fun because some of you can't get this stuff. So throw it in there. So I don't want to say too much because you have to watch the video tomorrow. And there will be you have to watch to a certain point. I'm not going to say what it is, but there will be a certain word you're going to have to leave in the comments to be eligible. So let's get on with this vlog. Plateauing. A plateau is where you don't move in your weight loss journey. Now, here's the funny thing. Sometimes you don't see the scale move, but sometimes other things move. Like I always say, one of the biggest things I could suggest, and I did not do, but in hindsight, I've realized how important it is to take measurements of everything. Your neck. I can't tell you, if you go to my before and after picture, the fact that I have a neck is crazy. Arms, chin, boobs, waist, hips, thighs, and everything, because you're going to see different times, like I said, the scale doesn't move. It's not uncommon for the scale to sit there a while. It is. But you can look at other things. That's when you go and check your measurements again and see how far you've come that way. Sometimes we lose inches and not pounds, especially if you're a big workout person, building and creating new dimension to your body. It doesn't happen overnight, but eventually you do. I've been doing these Leslie Sandstone Glam Squad workouts, and if you don't know what that is, let me tell you, that'll help at Plateau as well, because we do a 20-minute walking video on Zoom as a group. Now, your girl don't like to exercise. I don't. And it's not anything, I just don't know why. There are people that love it, that get pumped about it, that get endorphins, that, But I will say, I like seeing the people. I know I should do it, so that is why I do it. And I only do 20 minutes. Usually it's a mile. I usually get a mile in around 18 minutes. Depends. So you're always welcome to come there. I know it's at an awkward time. It is 2:30 Eastern time. And a lot of people work and yada, yada, yada. But, someday when Dee has more time, maybe in the fall, we're going to be doing another Glam Squad for people that work, either early in the morning or later at night. I'll have to play around with that one, because I know a lot of people want to do it. And if me getting off my butt helps somebody else, then it's all worth it. It is. So if you don't know, like I said, if you're part of the Facebook group Dish with Dee's Crew, there is a link down below. All the details are always there. There's nothing much here because of just this being very open. The Facebook is private. So let's go back to the plateau. Now, I did a video, which I will link in the cards. It was my reboot video from last year. It was called CARE, C-A-R-E. And those initials stand for commit, ask yourself why, reimagine, reinvent your food, and enjoy. enjoy the stuff you're doing, enjoy the food you're eating. Don't do exercise because you think you have to. If you're not liking it, you're not going to continue to do it. Same thing with the food you're eating. If you're eating something because it's 0 points or it's low in calorie, and you don't, it's okay. It's like we were out to dinner. This is a short little story. I get sidetracked a lot. And we were out to dinner with 6 couples. Right? It was 6 couples, I think. Let me see. 4 couples. There's 8 of us. There's 4 couples, 8 people, and we were out to dinner. I went to an Italian restaurant, and mostly everything came with pasta. And I think I ordered first, and I ordered some really good squid salad, which was fabulous. And a few people were ordering, oh, I'll take the whole wheat. And I go, ooh, whole wheat, I don't like whole wheat. Oh, well, it's better for you. They didn't say they liked it. Just because something's better for you doesn't mean you're going to enjoy eating it. And I feel like I'd rather have less of something and like it than more of something and not like it. I mean, I don't mind the whole wheat. I know I say this all the time, and I don't mean to be a bugger about it, but I feel like people eat certain things because they think they have to. Again, I'll eat whole wheat pasta with like a pesto sauce or a stir fry, but when we're talking spaghetti and meatballs, yeah, that's going to be semolina. That's just for tomatoey based sauces. I got to go with that. Now, if I have like a peanut sauce, like a Thai peanut sauce, the whole wheat works for me in that respect. So I don't dish it all the time, but when I'm having traditional spaghetti and meatballs or, pasta and bolognese, it's got to be the semolina pasta because that's what I like. And I'm not giving up. You should never have to give up everything for the sake of your weight loss journey because guess what? I'm going to tell you a little secret. You'll go back to it. You will because it's what you like. And you should be eating what you like, but in moderation. So remember, I will link that video because you have to commit to a plan. If you're at a plateau, are you truly on that plan? For me, like this week, I'm not on plan this week. So if I'm up this week, I'm not surprised. I am not committed this week. I've been committed the last 3 weeks, but for some reason this week, I'm just flying by the seat of my pants. And it happens every once in a while. I'm good with it. It is what it is. It's a lifestyle. And there's some weeks I'm not really doing horribly, but I'm not doing the best to my ability. And I know that. So I know when I get on that scale, it's going to reflect that. And I'm totally all right with that because I'm an adult. I take responsibility for what I eat. And I'm not going to go over there, or there's no excuses. It doesn't matter why I gained. I just know that the week was what it was. So you have to commit. Are you truly following the plan? I mean, a lot of us make our own plan. I do that. So that's why a lot of times I don't blame the plan because I know I am not following it the way they want me to follow it. I follow it the way I want to follow it. So if I'm not seeing movement on the scale, it's probably my fault. So I always take responsibility for that. And like I said, ask yourself why. Why am I doing this? Why? If you're doing it to look good, yeah, it's a good reason. Or you're doing it for health reasons, that's a good reason. You have to find the reason that will spur you on for your grandkids, for your husband, for your job. Whatever it is the reason, remember that reason and make it a decent reason. I mean, like I said, health is always the best reason because there's no other way around it. I mean, we could dress a little bit different. We're always going to look good, but sometimes blood work doesn't always change. Reimagine your food. If you're not eating food you enjoy, then we need to talk. Email me. We will work out a recipe plan and you look at the food that I put out. That's stuff I want to eat. I don't sit there and eat something for the sake of it. And enjoy your journey because you want to stick with it. And the ways to stick with it is you're enjoying what you're doing. You have to like it because it is a lifestyle. It is not a diet. Some people are on diets. I know that. That's their choice. When you're so regimented in the way you do things, that's a diet. We want to be a little bit loose. That's why I kind of I've got the magenta thing going because I'm making lifestyle changes. So those are things you could definitely tweak. Now, the standard answer is for plateauing is I say check your calories. Make sure you're eating enough. Make sure you're not eating too much because with these 0-point foods, we don't know what we're eating. They're saying they're okay to eat in moderation. But what is moderation? Do they ever spell that out? They don't. So I always suggest do a few days of standard days of I know I eat some things regularly. So I'm able to do that and find where I fall point-wise, what I need to do point-wise for my journey. I need to have a minimum of 23 points. If I have anything less, I'm not eating enough. And I know that because I don't continually eat the 0 point foods. I don't like them. And if I don't like them, I shouldn't say that. Just they're not foods I'm geared to eating that often. I do throw them in. I try to do them as much as I can. I don't know what it is with me and the 0 point foods. You think I would be like eating my face off, but I don't. But yeah, try to see where you're falling. There's a lot of, if I remember to link down below in the comment section, no, the description box, there's a few websites you could use. I know, like I do eye track bites and they do it for me. I know there's a Lose It app that does it for you as well. My Fitness Pal, you put your weight in, how much you want to lose. You know, some people, I think it says what you need to eat to maintain your weight, what you need to lose, like a pound a week. That's really funny. I put that in there and I'm not losing a pound a week, but it is what it is. I guess this, and yeah, I always have to remember, I am not, you know, I'm 8 pounds over goal, which is not really a big thing. So I'm very, very conscious of that. It's going to take me a little bit while to get these 8 pounds off, but I digress. Drinking more water. They will suggest that. And it's a good thing. Back in the day when I worked for a doctor for many years, he used to tell the people, because that was, diets have been around for a long time. And he would say, drink water, drink water. And they're like, why? Because he always said that when you drink the water, especially it's like at least 40 to 60 ounces, and I would not recommend more than 60 ounces a day, your kidneys function on their own and your liver can take care of burning off the food. That is what he used to say. Apparently your liver must help your kidneys. I don't know. That's what he always said. It makes sense. The water will help the kidneys function better so your liver can concentrate on burning off the food and digesting and all that other stuff. So that is why water is important. I don't drink enough water and I know this and I try to do better. I'm never going to be what they want me to be. And I you know, the only thing I can do is just keep trying. You know, so that is always a suggestion. I wouldn't say go from 0 to 60 ounces. No, I would say build up to it. If you're not drinking any water, try doing 20 extra ounces a day. And then try 25 extra ounces the next day. Then build up to it. Squeeze some fruit in there. Some people like lemon or orange or lime. Some people do mint leaves. Some people put like blueberries and cucumbers in there. Find a mix that you like. And honestly, if you want to use those little flavor packets, who the hell am I to say no? Or you could just use a little bit, like a little bit of the flavor pack, just to give it a little twinge. Always usually helps. There was something else I was going to say about water. There was something else about water. I don't remember. And sometimes ice helps. I tend to chug. I don't like to see my water bottle like that. For some reason, it doesn't encourage me to drink. So when I know, oops, time to drink a glass, I have it measured in 8 ounces. So I go to my thing, fill my 8 ounces, drink it down. I try to do one before breakfast, one after breakfast, one before lunch, one after lunch, one before dinner, and one after dinner. So that's 6 extra glasses I'm drinking a day. So 6 times 8 is what, 48? So that's close to, call it 50. So that's on a good day. That is, you know, they have those little squirt Mios. Like sometimes you could just do a little bit, the fruited skinny syrups. Again, I wouldn't put a full pump in because sometimes that's too sweet. Sometimes a half a pump or just a drop, couple drops. You go and you decide what you like. I do like the mint. I will say the mint water is pretty good. Maybe it's sparkling water that's your fancy. I finally found one that I actually enjoy. It's called Spindrift. The lemon Spindrift, the pineapple Spindrift. I do enjoy them. So they're the ones I've been gearing myself to lately. I tried several. Because I wanted to like seltzer, and you know, I go out and I must have tried about like 5 or 6 different ones. It was hilarious. And the ones I didn't like, I kept giving to my husband. He's like, I don't need any more seltzer. So water is always important, and also the exercise. Again, I'm not telling you to go out and join a gym, because sometimes it's something that you can maintain. That is why I do the Leslie 20 minutes a day. It's 1 mile. Try doing she has 15-minute videos or 10-minute videos. Even if you start off with doing 10 minutes, or download an exercise app. There's one I'm looking at. It's called a dance app. Like I thought that would be fun because I love to dance. You know, on your Apple Watch, there is a part for dancing. You should stick on the dance and put your favorite music on, and just 10 minutes, you know, do some dancing, and, you know, or line dancing. Oh, I love doing the line dances from the 70s and 80s, the Soul City Walk, the electric slide, you know, the country western dances. Like those are definitely exercises that you can do, and they're fun, and you'll enjoy them. So YouTube has so many videos. You can just put it on there. I tell you, I did the hustle. I grew up in the 80s. I turned 21 in 86 or 87. So it was toward the end of the 80s when I got to my clubbing days. But disco was all gone by then. But I think I would have liked the disco era. So I love putting on the music from Saturday Night Fever and do Fever Night. And you realize that you're actually burning off some extra calories. So whatever, you have to enjoy it. You have to, because if you're not enjoying it, you're not going to do it. So those are the things I think are the standard things. Change, maybe for eating the same things all the time. Like, I was in a rut probably back during the end of Points Plus when the Smart Points came along. I was eating overnight oats pretty much every day. I love them. I do. So I only go to 2 days a week. I cut myself back to 2 days a week. I just think they're the bee's knees. I don't know. Something about it. It tastes. Somebody described it as an oat pudding. In fact, I'm going to be making it tonight, and I saw one on. So it came up on my Google thing. It was banana bread overnight oats. All you do is mash a banana. I'm like, why didn't I think of that? Mash a banana. So we're going to be having banana bread overnight oats tomorrow for breakfast, because that just like made my mouth water. It happens occasionally. And things like that, like go through recipe sites, look at recipes from other places, and it might spark something. Like, to me, it was that oatmeal. I'm like, ooh. But yes, don't keep having the same things every day. Change it up. Add snacks. If you're not having snacks all day, your body does well when it metabolizes continuously smaller meals. Like diabetics, again, working for the doctor, we would always tell our diabetics, try to eat 6 small meals a day instead of 3 gigantic meals. Your body cannot digest large amounts of food. That's why sometimes you feel tired after, like, you've gone out to lunch. You're like, why am I so tired? I ate a salad. But if it was a big salad and it was a high-fat dressing, as good as that salad was, that high-fat dressing just plummeted it. And your body slows down to digest something like that. But if you had, a smaller salad here, and then maybe like a half a sandwich a little bit later, or had some rice cakes and dip. I'm loving rice cakes and dip. Like, I don't feel like we should just limit ourselves to breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I always try to fit in a snack. A banana with the Twix dust, an apple with PB2. Now, you don't even have to do it. You cut the apple. I like to peel it. Peel your apple, slice it, put it in a baggie, put a tablespoon of peanut butter powder, shake it up, and it coats the apple. It is the best thing you've ever eaten. And I don't even know if that's half a serving. I'm not even sure you even have to count that. I don't think I do. And apples are 0 for me. Like the bananas are 0 for me. And a quarter teaspoon of the Twix dust is 0 points. And it's perfect. On top of that banana, it's phenomenal. And you act like you're having something like banana with Twix dust on it. And it's just a banana with some powder on there. But it's really good. You could put that PB powder on there. Somebody was telling me she puts unsweetened cocoa powder on her banana and freezes it. Now, I'm obsessed with the black cocoa powder. Oh my gosh. That stuff's phenomenal. 1 tablespoon is 0 points. So I make a lot of things with 1 tablespoon, and it's fantastic. And the black cocoa powder versus the special dark, the black is not as bitter. It reminds me of an Oreo, like the Oreo cooked chocolate. That's what it tastes like. So it's hard to find. I get mine in an Amish bulk store in Lancaster. My Amish market doesn't sell it, but I get it up there. It's really cheap, but Amazon does have it. I do have it linked to the Amazon store if you're interested in checking it out. I'm obsessed with it. And the Twix dust is also in my Amazon store, but you also can find it at Sam's Club and Walmart. And they also have a thing called cinnamon toast dust. That one I thought was, to me, like cinnamon sugar. I can make that myself. But the Twix dust, Twix, chocolate and caramel. Thank me later for that one. But like I said, check out your local Walmarts, Sam's Club. Like I said, it is listed on Amazon. I do have everything linked in the store down there under Foods I Love. So yeah, change up your food. Like every day I have something different for breakfast. Lunch has been, lately I've been into masculine greens, don't know why, with a slice of avocado toast. Now you could sit there and say, just have the salad. The salad's not going to really satiate me. But a piece of Dave's Killer Bread with some avocado, that's where it's at. And I've changed up my bread. I've been eating heavier breads lately because I feel the need that I just need to change it up. And that's the glory of your plan. You can change up your food. You're in charge, not me, not Weight Watchers, you are. So eat foods that you enjoy. Don't eat them because they're low in point. I know, and you learn that, maybe in the beginning, yes, I do still like the 647 bread. If I'm going to have French toast, I prefer that. I think it lends itself to French toast much better. In fact, I'm going to be making the TikTok egg bread custard, the custard toast this weekend. So I'm going to use the 647 bread. So I thought that would it would lend itself really well to that. But like I said, on the whole, do I eat it anymore? I don't feel it fills me enough. I still have it, like I said, for French toast and stuff like that. Yeah, I definitely have it. It's in my freezer right now. I'm never going to give up anything. It's just, you just tweak things that, and you're learning, you're broadening. Don't say any food is off limits, because nothing really is. It's just how you fit it in, and no food is inherently bad. But yeah, for plateauing, just stick with it. You could be on a plateau from anywhere from 2 weeks to 2 months. If you've been on this journey a long time, your body does get used to what it eats. So sometimes changing the food up just helps it. Eating more, eating less. See, I don't eat less because, you can for a while, but don't continually go to that low calorie threshold, because you want to be able to, again, maintain. And if you're eating 1,000 calories, good luck, because it's not going to be sustainable in the long run. And that's what we go for, sustainability. That's why we're in this journey. And I could talk on and on and on about, and I've probably said things you've heard a million times, but one of my biggest definite things is increase something, whether it be water, activity, even food. Sometimes you're not eating enough. That's why it's so, so important to check how many calories you're eating. Weight Watchers will not encourage that. I've asked my leader, they don't want you, when you bring up the word calories, you get shut down. And I get it, they're a point-based system. I do, but we have to make sure that we're eating nutritiously enough. Just because I had enough points, that doesn't mean you've ate nutritiously enough. If you go to the calorie count, what you should be having, I should be having, I think it's over here, 1640. That's what I should be having. And I know I don't hit that. And think about your macros if you're really into it, like your carbohydrates, your sugars, your proteins. A woman losing weight should have over 100 grams of protein a day. That's a lot. And I know I don't eat near enough of that. So really, if you could go see a nutritionist, if you could afford it. I know my ShopRite has one on there. I don't know if, but here's the big thing about people like doctors and nutritionists. You will find one that tells you what you want to hear all the time. I love when people say, well, my nutritionist says, my doctor says. Yeah. Doctors will say pretty much anything that you want them to say. Like, oh, I don't want to go to work tomorrow. All right, I'll give you a note. Can I go to work? Sure you can, but I'll give you a note. So yeah, so sometimes you have to realize, let them guide you. Don't you guide them. Because some people are like, oh yeah, well that's fine. Well, is it really fine, or is it because I'm just saying that? So always be leery of some nutritionists, and like I said, they always tend to tell you what you want to hear sometimes. But you're smart. We have the World Wide Web at our disposal. Google everything. Google is your friend. And I've talked way too long, but I Google pretty much everything, and I get a lot of opinions, and I watch a lot of different things, and I read a lot of different things. And I did take a nutrition class, which we all talked about. I have a certification. Actually, I want to take another one. I just haven't had the time. But it's interesting what you learn. And one thing that resonated with this nutrition course is plant-based. They're big into plant-based. They want you to have half of your dinner plate full of vegetables or plant-based. 50%. That's a lot. And then 25% protein and 25% whole grain. So that is how you should be eating, according to this class. So in the real world, maybe we can't have 50% vegetables. I don't have that many. I'd be at the store every day if I'd have that many vegetables. I try to do a nice vegetables, but I don't think I could do 50%. And would they keep me full? I don't know. That's always important. But yes, this went on way too long, and I apologize, but there's a lot of interesting information here. So I hope this helped somebody. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, you know to give this video a thumbs up. Again, leave me a comment down below. If you have any ideas that I missed, I would love to hear it, because I don't know everything. I don't claim to, but I do have a few ideas. So if you haven't hit that subscribe button, hit it. Join the Dish with D community of waist watching warriors. We're here to whip our butts back into gear as best we can, still enjoying the foods we love, because that's what it's all about. You gotta like your eating. You have to, because let me tell you something, stuff gets old real fast. So enjoy. So thank you for watching. We will dish tomorrow for the anniversary. I hope to see you there. Well, it's a video, but I will be going live tomorrow night as well. So we have a video and a live. So hope to see you at one of those. You won't be seeing me at the video. I'm going to be filming it. Yeah. Good night. Let me stop talking. Have a great day. We will dish another day, my lovelies.